Hello everyone, my name is Kita and I am a web designer, copywriter, branding strategist, content creator, everything. I am the one, I'm a lot of things. But in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make money online. It's going to be based on my own personal experience, things I've done that worked for my friends, that works for people that I taught in, yes, I've taught a lot of, and it worked. So let's believe that if you follow the tips that I'll be outlining in this video, definitely going to work for you. Making money online is not that difficult. It's not as difficult as most people think it is, but I'm not going to say it's very easy. It's all about your perspective. If you want it to be easy for you, it's going to be. If you think it's hard, it's going to be extremely hard. The first part I'll be breaking it into is the problems you'd face, then my solutions, and then we'll conclude with general tips. For the first problem, I divided it into two: mental restrictions and then the financial restrictions. For the mental restrictions now, I used to think that if you're a Nigerian, you cannot make money online. Like, it's just going to be hard for you because Americans don't want to work with Nigerians, blah blah blah. But this thing is all about you. How can you place yourself in the market? It's not about what people have done. Well, no matter how bad this country gets, if you are good and people will patronize you, you can make money online. Whether you're a Nigerian working for different people abroad, it doesn't even matter. You can. And that's what I used to think was that I'm not enough. I'm too young, people will not take me seriously. But people did take me seriously, and sometimes I look at myself, I'm like, I mean, it did work, and I've worked with tons of people, over 100 people online, like people I've never met, trusted me with their money. So yeah, I think I'm enough because I keep on improving on my skills. And that's thing I used to think was that I'm not that smart. I have no idea why I used to think that, but I really used to believe I'm not that smart. But thankfully, I tried my best to gain that confidence, and it really worked out. So yeah, making money online, you gotta attract positivity because it's not going to be easy. It's not difficult either, but it's not easy, but it's not difficult. I'm not saying over positive, but just believe that you can. That if you put in the work, you get the result. The second part is very crazy. This is the part that made me because I was like, I don't have the money to get started. And I know a lot of people who feel like they are in these shoes. To make money, you need money, but I don't have the money to make the money. Yeah, when I first started out, I didn't have a laptop, which was a very big issue for me. And I felt like that was the reason I could not make money online. So what I did was I started learning in anticipation that I would get a laptop. The first thing I learned was blogging, and I opened a website, Blogger, and this worked out. Like, I ran the website for a couple of months before I abandoned it when I started making money. I had a lot of subscribers. If you are my subscriber and you are watching me now, I'm sorry I ditched you guys. I'm very sorry. But I was able to open a website with my phone. I ran the website with my phone. I was using an Untitled 33 at that time, 3G network. It was hell, but I still put through. Means that there are a lot of things you can still do even without having a laptop. You can learn copywriting, because I was always writing on my blog. I had to learn how to write professionally, so I used Pinterest. On Pinterest, you can easily gain access to lots of websites that are posting really great stuff. So I was improving one thing at a time. Sometimes I just improve how I write my introductions to make them more catchy, how I write my titles to make them more SEO friendly. From there, I learned SEO writing, and then eventually I learned the technical part of SEO, which I used for my blog to improve my ranking. I also learned email marketing, so I could reach my audience and I don't just lose the traffic. Like, I don't just lose the number of people coming read my blogs. I don't just lose them after they come, so I can keep up with them. So I created all of those subscribers forms and all of that. So I just started like that, and on my phone still. Before I gained access to a laptop, and that was someone that really helped me. Mr. Toby borrowed me his laptop for a while until I'd made enough money to buy my own, and I'm super grateful to him today. But that's just as at that time I was saving towards buying my laptop, and although I didn't make any money from my blog, I gained experience. I knew a lot of things about digital marketing just from running my own blog, so it's kind of worked out for me. But I would say if you are facing laptop issues, just try to save up at least 60 to 80,000 naira. You don't need to buy the best laptop when you start. You just need a laptop. It's better to start with some when you have money. Then you can now buy a better gadget. And if you are going to just borrow from somebody, or you can find someone who's on as fault, fix it and use it for the meantime. Just do whatever you can to get your hands on a laptop. But don't pause your life until you get a good laptop. Instead of that, work, learn whatever it is you can learn without the laptop. And when you eventually get access to the laptop, fine. You can go to the cyber cafe. Just find a way, just find a solution to that problem, and don't pause your life for it. Another issue with the finances that I felt was data. Learning online is data intensive. Working online is data intensive. And when you're starting out, you don't really have capital and all of that. It can be a pain in the neck. But if you're in the university and you have access to like all of these free Wi-Fi's and stuff, or ways you can just like pay a little to access free data, I'll just say you should go for it. For me, Mr. Toby again, it turned on hotspot for me for the months that it took me to make money. I not just say more than thank you. It really helped me. But there are other ways. So I met him and he was able to help me with all of that. I was doing night sub, so I broke down my subscription plan. I made sure that I was not watching or streaming videos, so I could save that data to watch things that we learn. Then I tried to learn from reading, not just from videos. I would read blogs, use Pinterest, but try not to get carried away and waste that. I was like always checking my data. What am I doing? I avoided WhatsApp status because it used to drain data. I just did a lot of little things, and I did night sub a lot, so I was always up at night. If I do 100 naira, I know that I will be able to use like 1 gig. So if I have anything, videos to download, I'll download them in the night and watch them during the day. Like, it really saved me a lot of data. And then sometimes I'll do YouTube sub. That YouTube sub I used to do, it will allow you to like, I think MTN has a plan for YouTube sub or something. Like, I can't remember if they still have that. 24 hours free. I'll just download as many videos as I can within that 24 hours. And when that time is up, I start watching my video. It really helped me a lot. Like, those are just little tips that, I don't know, you might find it useful. So let's get into the main video, which is the major solutions on how to make money online. A lot of people have issues with learning online, and you cannot make money online if you don't know how to learn online and use that knowledge that you've learned. Most people just jump into something, like they don't take time, the months it takes to learn the skills. If you are going to become a doctor, you probably will spend 7 to 8 years learning how to become a doctor. But you want to make money online, and you want to make money online now. You need a period of learning to learn whatever skill you want to make money from. For instance, web design, I had been doing it for about 2 years before I even started making money from it. But that was because I wasn't learning web design at that time with the intention of making money from it. But once I decided to learn it with the intention of making money from it, the technique was different. When it comes to making money online, you have to be intentional about it. You need to know that whatever it is you are learning, you're not just learning for the sake of it. You are learning it because you need the knowledge and you'll be using the knowledge. Another thing most people do is that they compare learning online to learning in school, in university. Well, in most schools, you are learning to pass. This one, you are learning to solve problems for people. Now imagine that you pretended to learn it to yourself, and then when the chance comes for you to use that knowledge, you know nothing. If there's anything I know, like from working online, working with different clients on freelancing platforms, it is that the more you know, the bigger the edge you have when it comes to converting clients, making clients believe that yes, you know exactly what you are doing and you know how to help. When you are learning online, you have to put in extra energy. I would suggest that if you are going to be learning any skill, at least give it 4 hours in a day. Learning something, reading a material, watching a video. You don't have to put so much pressure on yourself that you're going to learn this thing in 1 week. Give yourself a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Give yourself the amount of time it really takes for you to learn it. I'll be linking up a video explaining how to learn online in details. If you don't know how to market yourself, you definitely will need to go and learn this online as well. YouTube, read books, motivate yourself. You need to be able to put yourself out there, let people see the stuff you are made of. I'm also a digital marketer, so it's easy for me. But I learned it as a skill. It's not like it's a talent, it's a skill you need to learn. Instagram marketing, Facebook marketing, all of those things. Know how to market yourself. Put yourself in a place where your target audience can see you. They can say, okay, this person has what I want to buy. This person has the service I want to buy. That's how you make money online in the long run. So it's all about marketing yourself and then building a community around that. I know they say you have to plan, you need to have a goal, you need to learn how to plan, learn how to have a goal. Don't use the knowledge you had before that's been failing you to plan, to learn goals. I'll also be making videos on how I plan and stick to them. Sometimes I have plans that range for 3 years, 2 years plan, 1 year plan, 1 month plan, 1 week plan. I'm always hyper realistic about it. The months, the week, and every day for each day. So you have like a vision. You know how much you are planning to make. That's one. How much you are planning to learn. How many customers you plan on getting. All of those things. Don't just imagine it. You need to have them. You need to be specific about them. Because that's what brings in the result. It is a plan. When you fail to plan, you are going to fail. It's going to not work out. In your online journey, you need to do all of these things. They are very, very simple things to learn. A week. And then you practice until it becomes an habit. But once you get them, they become like lifelong skills that will help you excel in any field you find yourself. Making money online is not that difficult. However, it takes discipline. You need to be extremely disciplined. You need to be focused. And you need to understand planning and the place of strategy. Me, I like strategy and it works for me. I always have a plan, a strategy for everything. Another thing you need to know about making money online is overcoming barriers. If you are someone that any small thing that happens, you're already looking for who will help you. You might not be able to survive. Not like I'm saying you should not get help, but you are not ready to sit down and do your research. You're always looking for the person you will call that will save you, the person that you may not be able to make money online, at least as much as you should. You need to be extremely solution oriented. Understand that there is no new problem. So whatever problem it is you may face in your online journey, the solution is online. There are people who have been through it, who have seen it, and who understand what you need to do. When I was working on Squarespace as a web designer, there were a lot of things I didn't know, and I was getting jobs on it, but I really didn't know all of those. I just knew I need to know how to express myself on Google so I can find solutions. Sometimes I have to visit different forums to see people who have had similar problems and see the solutions other people prescribed for them. I just take those solutions and use them and experiment with them until I just became extremely good at it. You need to learn how to solve problems with critical thinking. Be solution oriented. Don't feel like, maybe you're not getting clients. Maybe you're using a freelancing platform like Fiverr or like Upwork and you're not getting clients. Don't be like, it is over. This thing is not for me. What can I do? How can I solve this problem? Is it something I need patience to solve? Is it something I need to change my strategy to solve? What exactly do I need to solve this problem? That's what you should be thinking. Having like a community of people who are learning the same things with you, who are doing the same things with you, will help you a lot. If you are going to be learning marketing, find out where marketers hang out, find out their community, join these communities, make friends. It's usually easier for you to achieve your goal when you are surrounded by people who are, living and breathing that goal. That's not to you should abandon your old friends. No, keep your friends. But at the same time, look for a community where you can easily have access to updates, to new information. Setup makes everything easy. As a Squarespace web designer, I belong to Squarespace Circle. It's not a cult or anything, but just for people who are professional Squarespace web designers or developers. I get access to a lot of information you learn a lot of tricks, a lot of cool things. And then I follow a lot of leading people in the industry. They just know stuff. They've been through it. They've seen it. I follow them. I learn from them. And I had all of those knowledge together. And before I know it, I can just say, I am a professional web designer. And like, give me your money. Nah, not like that, Shab. I think you need one groundbreaking innovation to make money online. You just need to pick a skill. Own that skill. Have a plan on how you are going to make money with that, how much you plan to make, how you are going to keep learning, how you plan to grow. And tell yourself that no matter the difficulty you face, you will find solutions. Surround yourself with a good community that you can rely on when things get extremely tough. And market yourself. If you don't market yourself, nobody will find you online. That's just it. I'm not going to teach you the latest dropshipping technique or this or that, but these things will work. If you do it, it will work. So be on the lookout for my new videos, for the next videos I'm going to be uploading, because I'm going to be explaining each of the things I've mentioned in this video. I'll be explaining them in full detail. We're talking about freelancing, making money. I'll be going, very deep. But these are the basic things you need to know. You need to know and be prepared for. So look out for my videos. And of course, subscribe to my channel. I beg you, please. please, okay, just subscribe, you know, and like the video. I mean, this is a ton of knowledge. You gotta, you just hit the like button, and you know, you get more videos like this, better videos actually. So yes guys, that's everything for today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.